Hi, this is Jennifer from Resonance Spaces, and I'm really excited to do this video. It's something I've been meaning to do for quite a while. I did a number of vendor shows and I had a wealth dish at my table, and it always got a lot of comments and a lot of questions. People were really curious about it and really liked it. And so I have been meaning to make this video on how to put together a wealth dish, how to choose it, how to put it together, where to put it, and that's what I'm going to be covering here today. My suggestion is that you maybe watch this once through, take some notes about the things that you want to put into your wealth dish, and then when you've got all of your materials together, come back and revisit it and actually put it together step by step. It's not very difficult. So first of all, we want to choose the right dish. This is not something that you want to just grab something out of the cupboard and throw it together and there's your wealth dish. You want to be very intentional. Um, so first of all, it should be something that you love, as always, with all aspects of Feng Shui. It should be something that you really think is beautiful, gorgeous, something that speaks to you of wealth. Um, Obviously something that's going to fit into your decor. We'll talk a little bit more about where the wealth area is. So you want to keep that in mind if you have a certain spot that you're thinking of putting your wealth dish. Obviously you want it to kind of fit in decor-wise. Intentionality-wise, you really want to look for something either wood or metal. You might have a beautiful china or ceramic or glass bowl, but they really wouldn't, in my mind, be your best bet for a wealth dish. The reason behind that is because they are fragile, right? And this is representing your wealth and your stability, your security. So the last thing you would want to use is a container for your wealth that is fragile. Wood is a great option. Of course, it's sturdy, but the other aspect is that if you're at all familiar with Feng Shui, the wood element is actually related to the wealth area. So a wood bowl would be an excellent choice. I just have a sample here. You might look for something that's kind of fancy, maybe something with the resin inlay. There are all sorts of really beautiful bowls that you could find, but it should be something that, like I said, represents wealth, something that speaks to you of wealth and that you really love. So wood is a great option. Another option is, of course, metal. Metal is extremely sturdy and secure to hold your wealth. And coins themselves, money, are made of metal. So that is a good choice for a wealth dish. This is mine, and I actually looked for probably a good month or two before I found the one that I actually wanted. And all of a sudden there it was, and it was $12 at a resale shop. So I absolutely love it. I love the style. I love that it's gold. I love the scalped edges and the little pedestal. And if you get a good look there, it has peacocks. So peacocks, of course, have been a symbol of royalty. You often see them wandering around castles in Europe, and I just thought it was absolutely perfect. So once you find your wealth dish, I should also mention size. Depending, of course, on where you want to put it, you don't want it to be something too small because obviously it's representing plenty and you don't want to limit your wealth. But on the other hand, you don't want something super big either. Um, when it comes to filling a wealth dish, there are a couple different philosophies, so it really just depends on your personal take on things. Some people like to fill them until they're almost just overflowing to represent overflowing wealth. On the other hand, some people, and I kind of find myself in this camp, like to leave a little bit of space. The idea behind that in all aspects of feng shui is that space is like a vacuum and it actually allows for new opportunities to come in. If all of your space is filled and cluttered, there's kind of no room for anything else to come. So that's my point of view, but you can look at it either way. It really depends on your point of view and your intentions. So once you have your dish chosen, um, you could, I actually started the first video that I watched on this years ago, just talked about the crystals. And then the more that I kind of explored and got into it, there are a lot of really kind of fun embellishments that you can put into your wealth dish, and it's all up to you. Um, so I start with a base layer of rice, and rice is representative of always having your needs provided for. Like you're always going to have food to eat. You're always going to have your daily bread, in this case, rice. But it represents that you don't worry about your daily needs being met. So you have this sense of security that underlies all of it. And I really like that. When it comes to the crystals, there are several different types of crystals that are considered wealth attracting. Pyrite, of course, would be one, which makes a lot of sense because it is fool's gold, right? It looks like gold. So finding some really nice pieces of pyrite. Citrines are very well known for being wealth attractors. You can use amethyst. Actually, tiger's eye is another one. And green aventurine. So that's actually 5 different kinds. I don't know the exact meaning behind the numbers, but what I wrote down from the first video that I watched was 3 crystals each of 4 different types. So I have 3 pyrite, 3 green aventurine, 3 tiger's eye, and either 3 citrine or 3 amethyst. So it's kind of up to you what your preferred crystals are. They are all wealth attractors. I'm thinking perhaps that there's 4 different kinds of crystals because the number 4 represents the wealth area. There are a lot of different meanings behind the number of 12 as a total number as well, but I don't know enough to really speak to that. So have fun picking out the crystals in any combination that you like. Then we have some cinnamon sticks. Cinnamon is a well-known wealth attractor in a lot of different cultures, and kind of a fun fact, and perhaps where it actually came from, is the fact that they would put cinnamon sticks into the rice jars to help protect them because the insects do not like the cinnamon. So in a sense, this really did protect their food, their security. And so it really did, it was an insurance on their wealth. And so I think having those in there is kind of fun. Bay leaves are also another one that, another thing very well known for wealth attracting. And if you find some nice, good sized leaves, you can actually write little intentions on them, which I love. Kind of fun. Wealth, security, abundance. You can add any type of coins. It could be US coins, it could be foreign coins. I, of course, have the 3 Chinese coins tied together, and I have a couple of these in my wealth dish. Some people might throw in all sorts of extra things, fake jewels or jewelry or a laughing Buddha. So you can really kind of personalize it and embellish it in any way that you really like and find aesthetically pleasing. So this is my finished product here with the cinnamon, the rice, the crystals, the coins, the bay leaves. Now where to place it? The wealth corner, I do practice Western Feng Shui, which aligns with wherever the front entrance is. So the far back left corner when you are standing at your front door facing into your home is going to be your wealth corner. You could put your wealth dish in the wealth corner of your home. You could do it in the wealth corner of a particular room, like the living room, or an office. Or you could even put it on the wealth corner of your desk if you have a home office. That would be a really good place to put it. So it's the far back left-hand corner as you are standing facing into any room or into your home overall. And of course, if you're at your desk where you sit, the far left back corner would be your wealth corner. So I hope you enjoyed this and find it interesting. And if you actually go out and make your own wealth dish, I would love to hear how it went, see if it made any difference, see pictures. If you could share some pictures, that would be great. And have fun. Good luck.